to Fourier transform, we have Laplace transform also properties. So similar to Fourier transform, we will be having properties in Laplace transform also. So the first property is linearity property. First one is linearity property. We will be discussing only statements. Okay, derivation we are not concentrating. If we have two signals, x1 of t Laplace is x1 of s and x2 of t Laplace is, then condition a into x1 b into x2 of t is there, then the Laplace will be a into x1 of s plus b into x2 of s. This is linearity property in Laplace transform. Second one, time shifting property. Second property is time shifting property. Time shifting property. So if condition, if x of t is having Laplace transform x of s, then time domain we have to do shifting. X of t minus t naught. Time domain, if the signal is shifted, frequency domain we will have e power minus s into t naught along with x of s. Originally x of s is there. Okay, originally if you see in the original if condition x of s is there, that x of s will come. In addition, you will have one exponential multiplied and this t naught. Okay, and that t naught, which is the delay that comes from the time domain. Okay, this t naught, it is from the time domain, how much shift you are having, that much amount shift should be shown in the frequency domain also. This is about time shifting property. Third property is frequency shifting property. Third property is frequency shifting property. And here if you see if condition x of t is having x of s as the Laplace transform, then we will take frequency domain first. X of s is already present. If you see in the if condition, frequency domain x of s is present. Now frequency domain we are doing some shift s minus s naught. In that case, original x of t will be as it is. In addition, you will have e power s naught into t. That s naught should be taken in the time domain and it is plus positive. Okay. In the frequency domain, you will have exponential power is negative. In the time domain, exponential power will be positive. Okay, this is about then condition. This is the frequency shifting property. Then condition, this is the frequency shifting property. Next, I will go with the time scaling property. I will go with the next property, time scaling. Next property, time scaling. So if you have x of t signal, Fourier transform is x of s. You know the meaning of double-sided arrow by this time. Then condition x of at is present, x of at. A is a small constant whose value can be less than 1 or greater than 1. Okay, in that case, the Laplace transform is 1 by mod a x of s divided by a. 1 by mod a x of s divided by a. This is about time scaling property. This is about time scaling property. Next one, I will go with convolution property. Next one, I will go with convolution property. And if condition, if two signals are there, x of t, or what I will do, x1 of t is the signal, its Laplace is x1 of s, and x2 of t is another signal, its Laplace is x2 of s. Two signals are there. If condition completed, two signals are there, its Laplace transforms are there. If condition completed, then condition x1 of t convolution x2 of t in time domain. Time domain, if it is convolution, frequency domain as it is you have to take, and it is multiplication in frequency domain. It is multiplication in frequency domain. Okay, so time domain, it is convolution. Time domain, so convolution in time domain equal to multiplication in frequency domain. Multiplication in frequency domain. You know what I am speaking of. Frequency domain means S domain. S domain is frequency domain. This T is present, that is time domain on the left side. Okay, this is about the fifth property. This is about the fifth property. I'm going to the next property. I will complete only two more properties and by that I will wind. Sixth property, differentiation property. Sixth property, it is differentiation property. If condition x of t is present, its Laplace is x of s. Then condition, if you have differentiation d by dt x of t, d by dt x of t is the signal. D by dt x of t is the signal. Its Laplace transform is s into x of s minus x of 0. S into x of s minus x of 0. This is differentiation property. If you have 2 times differentiation, then the Laplace will be s square x of s minus s into small x of 0 minus x dot of 0, time domain. These are called initial conditions. These are called initial conditions. This is small x, this is small x, this is capital X. Capital X is frequency domain, small x is time domain, and in time domain, this is called initial condition. Here also small x, these are called initial conditions. Dot means first order derivative. Small x on the head, if you are having dot, that is called initial first order derivative in the time domain. First order derivative in the time domain. This is about differentiation property. For this session, the last property, I will close with this integration property. Integration property. If x of t is having x of s as the Laplace transform, then condition, if you have time domain x of t dt, and in frequency domain you will have 1 by s x of s. 1 by s x of s. I will take 0 to infinite as the integration. Limits. Integration in the time domain, frequency domain, it is 1 by s x of s. 1 by s x of s. So with this, I will stop the properties. We will discuss initial value, final value theorem. 2 more properties are there. We will discuss in a later point.